In this video, I'm going to show you cool CMD tricks and hacks. So at the end of this video, you will be able to use this command that I'm going to show them to you. So for those who don't know me, hi, my name is KrazyTeeTP, the founder of this channel where we help show tips, tricks and hacks and we talk about tech, latest news. So let's say you wanna output this bunch of information here on a new text file. So you don't want them to be on this shell here or on our terminal. What we can do is we can say direct out. So let me clear the screen and direct out. You see, this is all the information that we get, but now we don't want it to be on our shell. What you need to do is we need to say dir, then our greater than sign, then let's rename our text file here. So let me say crazynew.txt, then say press enter. You see, now crazynew.txt has been created. So let me open it. You see, now we have this whole bunch of information here on our text file rather than it to be on our terminal here. So this was our first trick or our first hack. So now I'm going to show you how to use move command. What I need to do is I need to show you how to use this move command, because doing it manually in a graphical user interface way, it is way difficult than using it in a terminal or in a shell. So let's say you want to move files to folders. What you need to do is you need to select all the music, then create the music folder, then move this music file set to our music folder, then do the rest for our photos and videos. So let me say create a new folder, then say cut, then go to this new folder, then say paste. So now we are not going to use this graphical user interface way. What we need to do is we need to use this move command on our terminal, so. Let me say move, then our first argument here will be our files that we need to move, then our second argument will be our destination folder, so where we need to move our files to. So let me make directories here. Let me say music, photos, then videos. Yeah, I need to make these 3 directories here. So now let me demonstrate this to you guys so that you can see what I'm talking about. So let me say I need to move anything. So this asterisk is our wildcard, so we need to move anything that is a dot. Let me start with mp4, anything that is .mp4 to our, let me say, no, videos, then press enter. So let us go to our video. So we did this, guys, in a second. Let me show you again so that you can see using the photos. Let me say I need to move anything that is .jpeg to our photos. So our photos now are gone. So we are only left with this now. Let's say, you see, now we have .mp3, then we have .m4a. I want to show you something. Let's say I want to move anything that is .mp3 to our music. Then after I press enter, you'll see, guys, that we now have 11 files here. We have 11 music, which is .mp3. So if we go back now, I'm only left with this .m4a files here. So what I need to do is I need to specify what types of files that I want to move. Let's say I want to move anything that is .m4a to our music. Let me say music, then I want to no, forget about that. So .m4a to our music folder. So now our .m4a files are gone. There they are. We now have .m4a and .mp3. Let me see this one. This is .m4a. So yeah guys, this was our move command. Now I'm going to show you our last trick that I wanted to show you. So we need to open our command prompt in using administrative right. Let me say yes. Let me copy this directory to our clipboard, then say cd, then press enter. Okay, now we are good to go. Okay, now I'm using this command prompt as an administrator. What you need to do is, okay, I wanted to show you using this. Let me write its name here. So I wanted to use this icircles command so that I can show you our last trick. So what we can do is, let me say direct here in this folder. Okay, let me go to new folder and press enter. So now we are in this new folder here, which we have new file. Let me say direct. You see we have this new file.txt here. So let me say direct and this question mark. So I wanted to use this argument, display the owner of the file. Okay, let me say direct then q argument. So now we can see that this new file.txt here has crazy, the owner of this new file.txt is desktop blah blah forward slash, no, backslash, I meant to say that, then KrazyTeeTP actually. So I am the owner of this new file here. So I don't know guys if you will understand what I'm trying to do, so let me do it instead of explaining it to you. Let me say, okay, we have seen, so our first step is we need to see the owner of this file here, which is KrazyTeeTP. Then let me open this file. You see what's inside on it. Then let me go to properties, then security, then advanced. So everything is set. I hope you are taking the note so that I can explain it better. So our first step is we need to use this icircs. Then I need to say anything that is .txt. I want to set owner to administrator. So let me press enter. So it is successfully processed. So now when I say direct out our this folder and the owner of the file, now we have administrator. Okay, this is our second step. So our following step is we need to, okay, let me write it here. Let me say icircs, then everything that .txt, then let me say inheritance, then remove. Before I press enter, let me show it to you. Let me go to security. You see we have all these files here, all this information. I want to show it to you. So let me press enter. You see it is successfully processed. So when I go back to security, we no longer have this bunch of information here. Then when we try to open our text file, it is saying access is denied. So we have hidden, so what can I say, we have denied our reading this file to anyone who's using our computer actually. That's what I wanted to say even earlier. So everything is set. Then when you say direct out and the owner of this file, we now have 3 dots. So then we cannot access it. So to go back from this here to reset anything so that we can read what's inside or what's not, inside here we can say ikex again, then say anything that .txt, or you can say anything that is anything. If you have bunch of files, say it can be text file, video files, music files, any files actually. So I can say anything that is anything, then reset. You see, it is denying. Or let me say anything that is .txt, because we've been using this one. You see, also it is denying. If we go back and view it again, so it is denying. So then when you go back to security again, we no longer have permissions and it is not working. So to make it work, we need to use other command. So this command actually it is take ownership, but it is type like take own, then f argument, then anything.txt, then give it to our administrative ownership. So success, so everything is good. So if we direct then /q, we can now see it is no longer desktop f3 r9 page m administrator, it is built-in administrators. So now we can reset it. So instead of denying it work. So if I say enter, successfully created. So if I go to security properties, everything is set. If we open it, everything is good. Now it is working, but we are only left with a problem here. If I say direct, it is still on built-in administrators. So we need to get it back to this desktop f3r9 page m KrazyTeeTP ownership. So what we need to do is we need to say ikex anything that is .txt, then set owner to, using this variable name here, to set owner to our username, then press enter. So it is successfully created. If we direct out again, we are back on desktop f3r9 page m KrazyTeeTP. You see, now everything is set, everything is working. If I go to this file here, it is working. So if I even go to properties security tab, then go to advanced, everything is working as it should be. So I know this last command or this last trick was pretty long, and I also needed to explain what each line does and what each line doesn't do, so that we can understand it better. So yeah, this was it, guys. If you need to hide, if you need to hide your files, it can be any files, you need to do it using this ways, so that everything will be great, everything that will be good. So I know it was complicated, but if this video helped you, please like, comment, share and subscribe. See you on the next one. Peace.